He's safe. That's ball field. He's safe. Out.
Digging in, Ryan Diggs. He went deep last night twice.
Ryan Diggs.
Skied into straightaway right. Kim coasts under it.
2-2-2.
And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're going to take a 1-0.
Play ball.
Now batting, Kim. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Line to the right side. That gets down and the inning continues.
Play ball. 3. 3. He's out. 3. 3. 3. Ball four. Pitch. Out. Out.
Striding forward now is the DH, Darren Handy. He drew a walk his first time up.
Handy.
The 0-2 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Kim has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Let's play ball. Out.
Standing in, Kim, a base hit in his first trip.
Number 58.
Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. McDonald on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He got him. Lively fastball that. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rob Starkey. The 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Kim racing back, still ranging back. Now at the plate, Kim, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 58.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kim. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First offering on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for.
Your attention, please.
Digging in once again, Neil McDonald. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff trip. Ready now, Kim. He went deep back in the 5th.
Number 58.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
That ball was hit hard. Good job. He squared up on that ball.
3.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. Stepping into the box, Kim. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. And
he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kim.
Now batting, number 58.
Ready to deliver. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Pulliam is on his way home. Now the relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there. Standing in, Richard Arena. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Kim looks up, and it's gone as they add. Digging in to try it again, David Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kim is there, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more. Kim, it was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Kim.
Number 58.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. Now in the box, Neil McDonald.
Right fielder.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Lawrence is there, 1 quick out. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position. A recent position change has this player reassessing his developmental goals.
Into the box, Kim. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Grounded to short. Grantham is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start this. In now, Kim. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 58.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Here's Will Middlebrooks now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another chance? Leo Ramirez. He singled his last time up. And late reactions, and they got him. Into the box now, Kim. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rubio is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, Matt Grantham.
Now batting, shortstop, Matt Grantham.
On the line at first. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second. Now at the plate, David Rubio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rubio.
Is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in now, Kim. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award. Set to get his day started, Jose Vasquez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is settling in now. Kim, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Line towards center field. Rubio is there, and he has it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Barack Felder. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers.
Striding in once again, Kim hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Lined hard to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So digging in now, Rick Schweitzer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Schweitzer.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now at the plate, Carlos Pulido. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carlos Pulido.
Here's the 1-1. Bounce to
There you go.
first.
Stand up.
He's got
Stand
it.
up.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. At the plate, Jose Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Vasquez.
Hit out towards second. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, a double play.
Play ball. He's out.
Striding in, Kim. It was a single for him in his last
Number
at-bat.
58.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Littleton rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Time for the
Play ball.
Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here. So striding forward now, Kim. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
number 58.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Play ball. Out.
Stepping into the box, Horatio Bruntlett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Horatio Bruntlett.
The first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he
Play ball. Out.
at the plate. Jimmy Alford.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Jimmy Alford.
A one pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. And he'll make it up safely.
Play ball. He's safe.
Stepping in, Richie Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Fielder, Richie.
To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3.
Play ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Kim. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number
First
58.
delivery to him on the way. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. To his left, Grantham. Throw to first in time. One gone. Here.
Play ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kim. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You were all over
Play ball.
that. That was the swing right there.
Stepping up now, David Rubio. He flew out in his last
Leading
at-bat.
up for Portland.
Wind up and the 0-1. Ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3.
Play ball.
So stepping in, Kim. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Number 58.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Rubio moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Barack Felder, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has deep.
Play ball. He's safe.
Now at the plate, Kim, runner in scoring position with 2
Number
gone.
58.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And fellas, a very strong performance on the mound by the guy you see there. A worthy recipient. Digging in, the switch hitter, Barack Felder. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Barack.
A 1 pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this. At the plate, Kim. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 58.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Count remains at 0-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss it. Now to the plate, Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 58.
First offering on its way. Now a drive out to left center field. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead. Digging in, Rich Vasquez.
Now batting, catcher, Rich Vasquez.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Lawrence takes charge out there, and he stays with. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kim will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looped out towards short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Striding into the box, Jimmy Alford. He singled his last time up.
Jimmy Alford.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. Back to first. Stepping in, Kim. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
58.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first, so. Ready for another shot now. Kim, he's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First offering on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Middlebrooks rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Settling in now, Preston Rodney. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Kim going back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kim. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Here's Will Middlebrooks now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Will Middlebrooks.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and Middlebrooks. So striding in, Kim 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start. Coming to the plate now, number 82. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kim on the move. And that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kim. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
That ball was hit real hard. Good job. Scored up on that ball.
Digging in, Luis Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Luis Martinez.
Skied into straightaway right. Kim has it in his tracks. 1 out. Now batting, Claudio Saucedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners.
Your attention, please.
Ready once again, Kim. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Bunch hits together off of a closer.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 82 is there. 1. Well, the man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance certainly was impactful. That earns him the top player of the game award.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely...
That hit him. He's got first.
Now at the plate, Kim. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
58.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carrasco is right there as he...
Play ball. He's safe.
Ready now. Kim flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And to the plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Martinez.
1.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as standing in, Alexis Franco. He singled his last time up.
Alexis Franco.
He's on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself. Digging in once again, Kim 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Soft liner to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the second. Stepping into the box, number 82. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Kim, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. Murillo has room in foul territory. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strike. Digging in to try it again, Alberto Murillo, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1 on to first, and they turn the. Now, before we go, we look back at the great outing on the mound issued by the man you see there. Coming to the plate now, Kim, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And so coming to the plate, Claudio Saucedo is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box, Alexi Carrasco. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Come on,
short,
get there,
hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in. Now in the box, Kim, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Saucedo has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. In now, Kim. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Carrasco looking up. Gone!
He's safe.
Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. First, played on the backhand. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the run. And guys, we'd be remiss if we failed to acknowledge the job turned in on the mound by this man.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Digging in, Kim. He went deep in the contest last night.
Number 58.
First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Here's Will Middlebrooks now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
First baseman, Will Middlebrooks.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Kim.
Now batting, number 58.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Soriano has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Now at the plate, Kim, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a nice job to stay with it that time. And into the box now, Kim. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Roberts is going to have room out there as he... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Roberto Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-1 home. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Coming to the plate now, Doug Roberts.
The left fielder, number 31, Doug Robert.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kim will get there, and he puts it away to leading off the inning, Delman Barth, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question.
So digging in now, Kim, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here he comes on 2-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Go hard,
Sent
go
on
hard,
the
go
ground
hard.
out to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Striding in once again, Kim 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 58.
Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Guillen, and that's the first out of the inning.
Your attention, please.
Now at the plate, Luis Soriano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Right fielder.
The 0-2 home.
Soriano.
To the right side. To his left, Kim, and he'll step on first himself for the. Digging in now, Kim. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 58.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
But he will come on strong out there. Striding in, Kim. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a soft liner toward first.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a relay home. And this will not be close in the. At the plate, Kim. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Number 58.
From the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Soriano is there and quickly 2. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game. So stepping in, Kim, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Polito is on his way home. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it in. So striding forward now, Kim, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Stepping into the box, Kim. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5. Digging in and looking for more, Kim. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Dig.
Ball to second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Your attention, please. Now batting, left fielder, Luis Soriano. 1-1.
Throw pulls the first baseman off. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
1 error.
At the plate, Kim, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw into third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Stepping in, Kim looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a shot out to right center field.
All right, take a look, turn.
And the runner will score from second. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kim. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Line toward right center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Attaboy, great job. Way to get on base.
Stepping up to the plate, Kim. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time.
Stepping up now, Kim, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-0 home. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Gil Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kim is there, makes the catch, and the side is. Now at the plate, Hugh Klazuski. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, Hugh Klazuski.
The 1-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that ball will stay fair. At the plate, Kim 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 58.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Digging in, Kim, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
58.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with. Now to the plate, Jared Peterson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Jared Peterson.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Kim moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Striding into the box, Kim, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Yeah, round it.
Into
Find the
right
ball.
field. That's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's an 8-2.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in, Kim has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Play ball.
Ready for another shot now. Gil Hernandez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone.
Let's play ball.
So striding in, Jacob Stallings. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Kim makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him alone.
Settling in now, Kim is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on it.
Let's play ball.
Now batting, Hal Coburn. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kim. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kim, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
But this will be speared at third. So here now is the pitcher, Robbie Brunner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brunner.
Popped him up. Littleton moving left, and that's the third out. Ready once again, Kim. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Driven to deep right field. Coburn going back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Play ball.
Digging in, Kim. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as they stretch things even.
Play ball.
Ready now, Kim. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Your attention.
Standing in, Hal Coburn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Right fielder.
Skied into very shallow right. Kim is there, and that's not the start to the ball. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and he erased any hope the opposition. Now at the plate, Kim. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Run it out,
Smoked
run it out, run it
on
out.
the ground up the middle. To his left, Cosmo. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Pete Cosmo, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Heading out towards shallow right, Kim is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Kim 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 58.
He's set and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Reyna moves over. 2 gone.
Play ball. He's safe.
Standing in, Kim. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So we'll go.
Play ball. 3.
Digging in once again, Pete Kozma. Last time through was a base hit.
Pete Kozma.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kim is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Kim. He singled his last time up.
Number 58.
He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Let's play ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Todd Finney. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Kim is there. 2 down.
Play ball.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course. So coming to the plate, Kim, couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Number 58.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start.
Let's play ball. 3.
Into the box, number 82. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Jesse Agler.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Kim is right there. 2 gone.
Play ball.
Digging in to try it again. Eric Palmer 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eric Palmer.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Lawrence is there, and he. Now in the box, Kim. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first off. Here's a drive out to left center field.
Hey, turn, find the ball, find the ball.
And the runner scores all the way from first as they try.
Play ball. He's safe.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kim, 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Let's play ball.
In now, Todd Finney.
Now batting, first baseman, Todd Finney.
Fly ball out toward right field. Kim sprinting after it.
He's coming.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Play ball.
Digging in, Kim. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Now a half swing. Now at the plate, Thomas Kristen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Kristen.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kim is in a few steps as he takes it for the into the box now. Kim, he comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
All right, take a look, take a look, take a look, turn.
And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
A manager checks in with his ball club. Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kim. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And oh, trouble averted as he takes away extra bases. So digging in now, Eric Morris, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Eric Morris.
Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kim is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Digging in for his second at bat. Kim 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
58.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Pitch on the way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he. So stepping in, Kim, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run. Just line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Ready for another chance. Kim, he's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he strikes. Striding in once again, Anton Serrano. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kim has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game. Coming to the plate now, Kim. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0.
He's safe.
Digging in now, Kim. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Number 58.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that one is gone.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Kim, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Takes this the other way to right, and that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. Pulliam rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend the lead.
He's safe. He's safe.
Striding in, Anton Serrano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Anton Serrano.
In the air now, out to right field. Kim is back in plenty of time to put this away.
Let's play ball. Out.
At the plate, Kim, already a home run and a double for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Patrick Hager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled toward right center field. Kim giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning. So striding forward now, Barack Felder coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle. It's
digging in and looking for more. Kim, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rubio is after it. 1 out. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game. At the plate, Barack Felder. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Felder.
Heading out toward shallow right. Kim moves over. 1 down.
Let's play ball. He's safe.
Stepping into the box, Kim. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Line to the right side. This will be taken in at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Hager. He singled his last time up. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Kim. 1 away.
Let's play ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Morris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kim racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2. Stepping up now, Kim hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rubio will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the
Play ball. He saves.
stepping in, Jose Vasquez, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right.
1-1-1.
And a leaping effort at the now at the plate, Kim, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Number 58.
He's set and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Run
To
it out,
short.
run it out, run it out.
Grantham moving to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Kim, he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 58.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Move it, move it, move it,
Rounded
move it.
back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the...
Play ball.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. A team is pressed to step up their focus defensively.
Into the box now, Kim. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Now to the plate, Juan Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Juan Sanchez.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Striding into the box, David McClendon. And their runners at the corners now.
David McClendon.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Stepping in, Kim, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's started.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So striding in, Wyatt McClory, a base hit in his first trip.
Wyatt McClory.
Now a pickoff play at second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. The 1-1. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Grounded to first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the runner. Ready for another shot now. Kim, he hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to third. This could be two. Scooped up to second for one. On to first as they get the double play. Carlos Villafuerte will come on to pinch hit here. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, when you're one hit of the game is a home.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kim moves over. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in, Kim, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Right fielder, number 58.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one skied out toward right. Cole has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Aledmus Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the runner will score from second.
2-2-2.
He pulls into third safely as they... Now batting, Anthony Alford. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Center fielder.
Ready on 1 and 2. Heading out toward shallow right. Kim has it in his sights, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Kim flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That way to find the sweet spot right there. That a boy, that had to feel good.
Digging in, Anthony Alford. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Anthony Alford.
The 1-1 home. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Kim will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kim. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Looped over toward first, but no problem at first. Ready now, Adrian Baladares. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Baladares.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Kim racing back at the track. Gone to... Standing in, Anthony Alford. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Kim is in pursuit, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kim. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Ready once again, Joel Gallegos. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. This is in the air out to right. Kim moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance. Now at the plate, Kim. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Alford patrolling center makes the play. Stepping into the box, Kim hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Tovar Rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in there safely as leading off the inning, Aledmus Diaz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
Ball 4, take your base.
Standing in, Kim, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Didn't waste any time. Leading off the inning, Bruno Avalos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves.
He's safe.
Coming to the plate now, Kim is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Smith. And that's the second. Digging in once again, Anthony Alford. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Kim coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Eat it. Cut it right there.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top. And that'll bring up Gifton Gopay.
Batting second baseman, Gifton Gopay.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
No runner. Come in.
Into the box, Kim. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Number 58.
Find it.
On a line, that's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He's safe.
Digging in to try it again, Gifton Gopay. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kim on the move.
Hit me, relay.
But he can't get there. It's over his head. Avalos is on his way home. And the runner is in from second. And the second run will score as that makes. So coming to the plate, Kim, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third. Now in the box, Kim. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Digging in, Kim. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Number 58.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Ah, way to get dirty. Wow. In now, Larry Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Kim. And that's the first out of the inning.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Anthony Alford.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Up, look
Popped up. Tovar shading to his right. He's got it, and there are.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Kim, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Alford's on his horse. He makes the catch, and the potential winning run takes off for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Play ball.
And fellas, a very strong performance on the mound by the guy you see there. A worthy recipient, no doubt.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Coming to the plate now, Kim, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Pagan going back on it to the track, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And the runner will score from second. So digging in now, Mike Saltzman. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Kim leads off second with one gone in the inning. This is hit softly to third, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are two down. So stepping in, Adam Rosales, runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-2 hit hard on the ground to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs. Coming to the plate now, Danny Ortiz. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the trying to pick things up where he left off. Kim, he cashed in with a two-run double his first trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two quick strikes, and now the back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Play ball.
Ready for another chance? Kim, he'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone.
Let's play ball.
Riding in once again, Kim is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat on it. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pagan moves over. He's got it one away.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Tom Romero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Romero.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kim is going to get there. 2 down.
Cut. Hold it. Let's play ball.
Making his way to the plate, Kim, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. In the air to straightaway right. James sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out. Digging in now, Pete James.
The right fielder, number 2, Pete James.
Moving under it, Kim. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup.
Set to get his day started. Kim batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Move it.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Henry Tomori.
Center fielder, Henry Tomori.
Skied into very shallow right. Kim ranging forward, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Let's play ball.
Striding in, Ken Pagan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Play ball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kim. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line toward the alley and left center. And there's their first hit of the game.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base.
So striding forward now, Johnny Bump. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Hit me, relay.
And he's in safely at third. At the plate, Kim, he singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bump ranges to his left. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Let's play ball.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Pete James. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Kim has a read on it. Oh, no, he missed it. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out.
Ball four. Take the ball. That hit him. First base.
So striding in, Kim, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out.
At the plate, Tom Romero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Romero.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Kim moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll have runners. Standing in as the potential tying run, Kim, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top. Stepping up to the plate, Kim is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. Ready with the first pitch here. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw to the plate goes right by him, but luckily it doesn't. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason.
A coach approaches a player with a thought about his progress.
Stepping into the box, Kim. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 58.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Sparks is after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend. Stepping up now, Kim hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Stepping in, Adam Rosales. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Saltzman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Runner goes for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cortez giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Kim singled home a run in his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sparks is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And he'll take. Now at the plate, Kim, he's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
58.
He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Tovar is off at first with 2 away. Count remains at 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire. At the plate, Kim, he's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Sparks will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game. Into the box now, Kim, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Number 58.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run. Now to the plate, Kim.
Now batting, number 58.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a hard liner toward short. But the shortstop's got him played perfect. Striding into the box, Kim hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Kim, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Kim, he's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
58.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Johnson is there now, and he has it.
Your attention, please.
Leading off the inning, Julian Cortez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready for another shot now. Kim, he comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a...
Over that one. That was the swing. Okay.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top. Now batting, Kim. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
58.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Let's play ball. Ball for it. Takes the ball. That hit him. He's got through. He's safe.
Digging in, Kim. He reached on a single in his first try.
Number 58.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Play ball.
Nice job.
Digging in, Kim. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way.
Number 58.
Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Let's play ball.
Settling in now, Kim. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
58.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is...
Play ball. He's out. Out.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Robert Geary. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Kim. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, but...
He's safe.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kim. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Johnson racing back at the track.
Find the ball.
He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run.
Let's play ball.
So stepping in, Daniel Nava, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2.
Relay, here we go. Relay.
The tying run is going to try for third. And he'll make it up safely to... So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can. This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage inevitable. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Kim batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Alston is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Standing in, Kim. He flew out in his last at bat.
58.
Ready with the first pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Let's play ball.
Ready now, Russ Birch.
Leading off for Syracuse, the shortstop.
High in the air down the right field line. Kim on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kim. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job. Your attention, please.
Leading off the inning, Kim.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. Ready once again, Kim. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away. Right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up.
And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes. Well, the man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance certainly was impactful. That earns him the top player of the game award. Now at the plate, Kim. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Behind 0-2 now. Subcheck at second with 2 down. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump.
Right, good job right there. Good at that.
Standing in, Kim looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Alston sprinting after it, but this will land out there just foul. Here's the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit, and it's not in time. He's safe.
Nice hit, that a boy. Good job.
Stepping into the box, Kim. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the box, William Alston. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to...
Digging in the switch hitter, Russ Birch. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you...
Digging in to try it again, Kim. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 50th pitch of the game on it. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Layton going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Your attention, please. Leading off for Syracuse.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kim has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Kim. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And he'll in. So coming to the plate, Kim, and he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. One run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
Man, you smoked that thing. That a boy. Good job.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops. Digging in, Kim. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oh, moves over, and that retires the side. In now, Kim. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 58.
He's set, and the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Alston is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now in the box, Matt Reynolds looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Florimon backs up and takes care of it. Now at the plate, Kim. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts...
Into the box now, Kim. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it. Oh. One down. Now before we go, we look back at the great outing on the mound issued by the man you see there.
Look at the numbers.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope.